The youth that organized this, shame on you. Shame on you. You can't obey simple leadership. More by your conference, to miss conference. But something terrible can happen there. Mass casualties can happen there. And the world will expect the Ahlussunnah Imam to come and talk. And you had the meeting, such a conference without his knowledge. So finally, they make Ahlussunnah, especially the youth. They say it's very sad. They say this should be coming from you, the youth. You were obedient to the school prefects. The worldly leadership, you were obedient to them. You were obedient to your friends, your house masters. You were obedient to your principals. And when it comes to religion, you cannot be obedient to your imam. It's shameful. Most of us say Islam a chaos convention. A chaos convention. How will you put such an old man in such a position and keep torturing him like this? This time Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a. Yo, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ani almundi wa fana mo son fazakani. Alhamdulillah. Ana asemu ya mebeka ho asemu de obi beka se mala mazak we de e fa ho ben. Na of course me sere but nya sere sem awreho sam ana me pese me ka ho asem enne no sa ya fa ne sen flyer ya mo hu no be a week ago. Honestly me wure ne fi ya ka me post e wa me platform so I create a little awareness. Convention Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a almost National Youth Convention 2025 maiden edition Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a mrantie ebe. Of course manage ho. And I even promised myself, say I will attend that conference because me share nipa na mo so Mubarak Mutaka and General Secretary at the National Muslim Conference. I love the way they speak, and then Sheikh Bashiruddin Yando with his very motivational speeches. So I love him. So I mean, imagine say I will attend. Because conferences, me being an Ahmadi Muslim, I know the importance of conferences, their conventions and our conferences. I mean, especially for us, the youth, my opportunity to meet each other. It gives us an opportunity to, know each other. Apart from that, yes, I see a lot of these speeches that are very, very, needed by us, the youth. But quite unfortunately, and I video be. Miami Sheikh Bako, Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a Sheikh Bako, your friend Sheikh Fafana. Now Kasafa or says our convention Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a Imam Haji Umar, he's not aware of it. Honestly, I was taken aback. Mummy and Tieni audio in the video no. Or say he's not aware of it. And I was so shocked.
Limamin Ahlussunnah bai san da zaman abin da aka ce wai da iwan taruwa ko wasu youth da su yi taruwa. Limamin su kuma an tambaya limamin yace shi ma bai san da zaman.
Also on your aware. So I thought it was a joke, and something he was exaggerating because I cannot imagine say Ahmadiyya youth, you see a conference in the national side. So and yes, a national conference. In the region, greater Accra. So now a whole national Amir of Ahmadiyya. Ono kwa basi, mo ba invite na basi, no kaso nim. And as a Shia afọ beka some national conference. Na ya Sheikh Kamaluddin enim. Ana ya be Ahlussunnah ya Tijani afọ so be conference. Mauludi kesiye. Na Zaim Harakatu Tijani no nim Dabi. I mean, it's not possible. So I was shocked. And I started looking for video because now me person me tie ono anasem. Etie say asama na omo kan no kore. Say Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a youth. Mo be ya mo maiden edition. Enye say mo yakra wo. Ya mo yakra mpo for 20-30 years kora no. There shouldn't be a single year Ahlussunnah Imam is not aware of it. But still, he was so I was surfing, I may go around looking for the video of the Imam himself saying it until I had the shock of my life. I chanced the video somewhere. Wallah, I video from the horse's own mouth.
Say wa akwai taro anan Ankara. An yi taro ne kuma yake. Amma za a yi wani taro kuma daga nan. Ana tambaya na yaya taro yake. Ina da labari, nace ban da labari. Na sabon labari ni ba ce mun komai ba kuma abin da ya kawo wannan gadame da ke cikin mu aka kai court sai justice Tanko Allah ya taimake shi Allah ya sa ya haka yake da sautu a ce musulmi muna court yau balle Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a wanda ke cewa Allah ya ce annabi ya ce mu bar Qur'ani mu bar hadisi annabi mu je wurin wa'anda ke wasan addini ba ma su je su shirye da mu shi za sai fita kai to ya fita kai sai muka komo gida mu zo mu shirye kanmu ya gagara har ya kai yau kuma ana taro mu ba mu da labari to tambayar mu da ke yi muke cewa ba mu san da wannan taron ba Allah ya sa mu ba mu hana ba ba mu hana domin wanda ce da ka zai magana Allah ka ce kana yi magana Allah la wallahi amma cewa nan ofisin ba mu da labari kuma mu san da shi ba isa komai aka yi mu ba mu ciki wanda shi ne ɗan kaɗan da muke da shi
asɛm a wɔwɔ ka nyinaa ne sɛ ɛfa Ahlussunnah yɛfɛ ne sɛ youth conference na video no wa mamfa ne nyinaa ma but na wɔka ɛfa the need sɛ muslimfoɔ yɛbɛka yɛn ho abɔ mu ne adeade. Look, I'm not overpraising this man. He is one of the Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a. In fact, he's perfectly fit for the Ahlussunnah leadership. In the videos I don't know him personally, I've never sat with him personally, but I've followed in Kasa ne adeade. I see him as a unifier. Now one thing I like about him, any style of encouraging the youth. If you have such a leader and you are having leadership, a conference for the youth, you should have such a person there. He's always encouraging the youth to take their jobs seriously, to work. They should work. They should take their lives seriously. And this is what he preaches. Now, if you by a youth conference and you have not invited him, you have not even made him aware. How much? What will it cost you? So, Nikasana, what can you say? Of course, also Watikrasa or Madika ye be Kumasi. I'm an chum. And almost have a baby Ewan Kraha. No one nim or no, they will nim or Monkan in Chireno about conference or not. Now, or no, Nio say. In fact, he was emphatic on it, say about the division of the Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a. And the Abbas say is the other faction that are having this conference. Is the other faction who are against him, and they have this conference. So also about leadership problem omunyaye. A copy court. Mwana mudi echireno. Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a for leadership issue as to who becomes the deputy Ahlussunnah Imam. And then issue no kura court. Or say a kodru court no and a justice tanko. A car said there be every some Muslim for. Yede yasem yebenya problem about our leadership issue. Ne dia come obi a wanya muslimin in ebedi amaye especially mo amosi mo amosi mo ya Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a mo gina komcheni na mutu komcheni na mo so nti yen yasem no mra fie ne meka nti osi omode ba fie no still ano asa asem no edano enumwe enu nti na omo ya conference na omo yi ni nsa because they see him as of course as a supporter of the other person as opposed to Sheikh Kamel. So this Ahlussunnah leadership issue there that kuromepa ho asema beka. I've been planning to talk about it, but once a very sensitive issue. Okay, yana obi free say you want to score some point for your sect, but no. Once Islam no the ebesi Islam mu biara no obi a wanya muslimin he doesn't know you whether you are Ahlussunnah Tijani or Ahmadiyya dabi he doesn't know. Baby biara obey he's always pointing fingers when kramofono look at the Muslim kramofono all of us are boxed and he says account 19 and account 2. That's why I'm saying is that some way no because I'm family but family because whatever happens, any ugly incidents that happens either among the Tijaniya or Ahmadiyya or Shia or the Tariqa or the Ahl-Sunnah affect the generality of the Muslims because the non-Muslim doesn't know all of this. It's only a few of them who know these divisions, but he doesn't know. You're boxing in. So we all have to come out and condemn. And say a leader is very important because unfortunately I spoke to somebody, one Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a guy, and I'm in a debate. I don't want to mention his name. The guy know our school or law and I'm so on the second year or law. But he told me say Hajumar is any leader. He opposes the leadership of Hajumar. And he told me so only leader ne komsheni Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yo ba malam bagoswa. Ono si ene what take to so ni leader ne komsheni Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What are you talking about? Komsheni a leader, a leader of course. But komsheni no ano akasa about leadership. And some komsheni can't find oh they were open ko Google. Na ko ko type hadiths about obedience to leadership. Wallah. Obenya hadiths bebrebe onga. Komsheni a leader of course. But you need an immediate leader with you, whom you must follow. Komsheni Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Mpo muye mienu pe ena mutu kwanya." You must select one of you as a leader, and when you select him, whatever he is, or say ni timpo to say the Ethiopian ni tiki you have to respect him. Ibn Umar ema hadisi bi Ibn Umar. MI hadith bi was Sahih Bukhari ubanyan was Sahih Bukhari hadith number 7144 asaba Sahih Muslim mutafaqun alayh Sahih Muslim hadith number 1839 komshani Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asma o kan ni say ala al mar'i al muslimi o si eye enshe jumadia eye enshe e wo muslim bia so say asamu wa ta'atu sa obetie na wadi why so obesutie na why obedient obetie na why wa obey leader yade besi ho amawo mo hwe ne yo asamu obetie no okasa tie no hankan kasa rough wa ta'a na wadi na chi de obekasa ye bia no so ye no say fima habbu wa kariha o say se wo peo umpeo se o leader no ekasa tie o kasa tie na de obekasa ye bia so no ye untie ni se ko sallallahu alaihi wasallam o kanu no illa an yu'mara bi ma'siyatin ajise wa shawo se ko di boni bi o say ajise wa shawo se ko di boni bi so wa shawo se ko di boni bi dia eno de menye enya so tie ma no ena o say de fa in umira bi ma'siyatin o say na se wa shawo se ko di boni dia fala sam'a wa ta'a so wa kasa ko di boni dia ena menya so tie ma no ena me ndi na asem na chi asem akomshini Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam kan no na me bisa mo Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a fo leader we nya say say komshini kan no wa anka say leader no ya fa say obi pe na ma mfa man na mo di ma obi fofora ma mo nya so tie ma no ana leader no ma mo nchiche we nko support we na we nko support we dabi ya nya di na to ho say oye leader no say wo no ope obi fofora na ye di oye besi ho ama okura no a it is still incumbent upon you to follow. Ema wango sama bakasa mo ya Ahlussunnah fo tini yana me kase Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a no enye din keke wo enye din keke eye dwumadie. So if you cannot obey leadership, you have no right to call yourself even Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a. Continue obey leadership, simple obedience to leadership. So wona yan chusu obi a wo pe yan chusu obusuani okurom ni obi a wona ne kakasa baako obi a wona no ete region baako yan select no obi a wo free say wona na fit into it yan selecting into no. It's not an excuse for you to be disobedient to him. Hana kacha say komsheni Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam mpono na obia na pese nka ono na ye komsheni no hana ka kire wo ka obenya na wo papa e na ye komsheni obenya na wo fabi e na ye komsheni obenya na komsheni no ofiri Ghana nso ko firi Arabia nso obligatory say Muslim for yedi na chi. So you don't always get it. Say na san kasadi ye nya leadership because you can never have any leader obia will accept him. No, it's not possible. Wow. So Ahlussunnah for wallahi mo hwani ye na meka no nka nya masem but e masem. We say, the basic biarano, how is mobile conference? I kept asking myself, say, what will it cost you? What will it cost you to pre-inform him? It will only cost you 2 cities, 3 cities, your friend is saying, to go to the national imam, meet him. Oh, in the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, Ahlussunnah Youth, your conference. This man will support you 100%. Then you extend an invite to him. Because I know how passionate he is about your friend is saying when it comes to the youth in the Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a, even the youth of the generality of the Muslims. He's always encouraging the youth. You disrespect this man to this extent. Also, he cannot keep it. He will always say it. Say he's not aware. And I love that sincerity in him. Oh, the basic he will tell you, say, he's not aware. I'm aware. Now, if he told us clearly, say he's not aware. In fact, in another interview we rendered some time ago, he says that Ahlussunnah, they don't even regard him, they don't respect him as the leader. How will you put such an old man in such a position and keep torturing him like this? This is a torture, mental torture. You keep torturing the man. You want to push him to his early grave because he has the Ahlussunnah at heart. And if you keep torturing him like this, how do you expect him to live longer? Do you wish him dead? Of course, some of you might wish him dead. But Allah, so I was so surprised. And the conference is happening today. I don't know. It's happening Friday. And it's happening today. 21st. How? 21st January. How possible? Mo yana Accra so. Accra. No inviting people a binum outsiders to come and talk. Whoa. My inviting out even outsiders to come and talk. Some of them are not even Ahlussunnah. You have invited them to come and talk to you. But you left your leader out. Me nipa mo invite me kura kamemma wallahi kamemma me na me mutaka any your friend say ya na me refini di National Muslim Conference General Secretary wallahi kamemma because as when the crocodiles eat their own eggs, what would they not do to the flesh of the frog? Wow. So then chamo no ono an your friend say nkosua no wadia ono an wato nkosua nemma ewomun na wadia ofi say dia na onyawo aponkyereni a wode beyo nti wo na wonka Ahlussunnah me kura no mo invite me akabenko a chaos convention a chaos convention. So finally they make culture Ahlussunnah, especially the youth, and they say it's very sad. They say this should be coming from you, the youth. Mama man kokorafo bi ntena baby em manipulate mo. Mako school You were obedient to the school prefects. The worldly leadership, you were obedient to them. You were obedient to your friend is saying, your house masters. You were obedient to your principals. And when it comes to religion, you cannot be obedient to your imam. It's shameful. Most of us must say, Islam who hiamo, a chain a system. Islam who hiamo, chain we system, and you cannot obey leadership in your friend is saying Islam. But you will run when your school prefect tells you to come. You run. I mean, it's so sad. Wallah, it's sad. So media, kakra me kanono, me kangu, ana me ta kanono, me kangu. But yenyina yenim say, your friend is saying, sudi say yenyina yeka. We have to say it, whether it affects our sector or not. Islam ho enkan krone yenyina ye hian. At this time and age, I am not being too Ahmadiyya. No. Of course, I believe in my creed, Aqidah, as the best. I will always sell it out to you. Whether you are Ahlussunnah Tijani or whatever, I will always sell it to you, explain myself to you, that this is what Ahmadiyya believe in. It is good for you to come and also believe in it. No more evidences from Quran and Hadith. But issues that has to do with Islam, also I put a lot of premium on it. I always put a lot of premium on it. Say Islam benyan intumapa efra. It's very important. Say the medi kankan, say ugly thing be or care. Don't think, say, the non-Muslim will point finger at the Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a. No, in Kramofono, Muslim fono, you know when I see Islam is peace, More by a conference, our cra. Be to miss the conference, and I say, a torrent me bet me as you obian can say BBC. But something terrible can happen there. Mass casualties can happen there. And the world will expect the Ahlussunnah Imam to come and talk. And you had the meeting, such a conference without his knowledge, without his approval. No, it will not happen elsewhere. No. Only why now Ahmadiyya ni also conference na Amir si menye o si meye. Hey. One of tramo kra onye sa. Oh, one of tramo la onye sa. Let's we kra na be force o. O kra onye because you see it as a duty to be obedient to him. Amir bet me say cancel youth conference, Ahmadiyya youth conference. Yeah, friend o Khudam conference. Cancel it for 100 years and it will be cancelled. Impo Amir nu wumpa. It will be cancelled for 100 years. I tell you. Because whatever decision he takes, he communicates to the Khalifa. And when the Khalifa approves it, even when this Amir dies, that injunction still stands, even after his death. Wow. So don't take leadership for a joke. And I make an moko hona turanchen because see conference na na BBC na nipa bebreu ana nipa bebre prepara na media ba. They will want the Imam of the Ahlussunnah Wal Jama'a to respond to talk, or his spokesperson to talk. And if you go and then he tells you, say, I'm not even aware of the conference, how embarrassing is that? How much will it cost you? It just cost you 2 cities, 3 cities, a fare to go to his office. You can't obey simple leadership. It's so embarrassing, wallah. The youth that organized this, shame on you. Shame on you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.